Some people don't enter a room with noise, they enter it with awareness. They don't compete for attention. They don't rush to speak. They simply stand there, quietly absorbing everything. The words people choose, the pauses they hide behind, the emotions leaking through their smiles. While others are busy talking, these people are listening to what isn't being said. Psychology says this isn't a weakness, it's actually a very rare high-value mindset trait. Society often misunderstands this kind of silence. Quiet people are labeled as shy, unsure, or lacking confidence. They're told to speak up, be louder, be more visible, as if presence only exists through noise. But psychology tells a very different story. Research shows that observation is one of the strongest forms of intelligence. The mind that watches before reacting builds accuracy, not confusion. Silence, in this case, is not absence of thought, it's control over thought. People who stay quiet but notice everything have exceptional attentional focus. According to selective attention theory, the brain performs best when it chooses where to place awareness instead of scattering it. While others divide their focus between talking, reacting, and performing, these individuals direct all their attention outward. Like a chess player who stays silent while watching every move, they see patterns long before outcomes appear, and when they finally speak, it feels as if they've already read the ending. They also possess deep emotional intelligence. Psychologist Daniel Goleman explains that emotional awareness, not expression, is the foundation of emotional strength. Quiet observers sense emotional shifts instantly. They notice when laughter feels forced, when confidence feels rehearsed, when kindness hides insecurity. It's like standing near a fire and knowing how strong it is without touching the flame. Another powerful trait is their ability to process internally. Cognitive processing research shows that some minds are wired to reflect before responding. These people don't react impulsively. They let moments settle. They think, connect, and refine before acting. Imagine being criticized and choosing silence, not because you're hurt, but because you're deciding how to turn that moment into growth. That silence isn't weakness. It's maturity. They also don't depend on constant validation. Self-determination theory explains that people with strong internal motivation rely less on external approval. Quiet observers don't announce their achievements. They don't chase recognition. They move with certainty instead of explanation. Like a locked journal full of powerful truths, they don't need everyone to read them to know their value. These individuals are naturally gifted at detecting patterns in human behavior. Research on high sensory processing sensitivity shows that some people are biologically wired to pick up subtleties others miss. They notice who changes when authority enters the room, who listens only to respond, who pretends to agree but slowly withdraws. It's like hearing a song and instantly knowing when one note is off, even if everyone else keeps dancing. Most importantly, they protect their mental energy. Boundary psychology tells us that awareness grows where energy is preserved. Quiet people don't engage in every argument. They don't explain themselves to everyone. They don't attend every emotional battlefield. Like a deep well covered from dust, their clarity remains intact because they choose where to pour themselves. There is a quiet kind of power in standing still while chaos moves around you, in watching storms instead of becoming one, in letting noise pass while you remain grounded. These people don't disappear into silence, they grow inside it. They don't rush toward the spotlight because they understand that light eventually reveals what is real. Their calm is not emptiness. It's depth, and depth is where strength lives. If this feels personal, remember this: you were never meant to be loud to be powerful. You were designed to observe, understand, and move with intention. Your silence isn't a flaw, it's your edge. If you relate, comment, I relate, or tell me which trait hit you the hardest. Subscribe for more psychology that actually understands you, and hit the bell, because some minds speak quietly, but their awareness changes everything.